Good morning guys. So this morning I'm going to take you guys through a leg session. I'm going to show you my pre and post workout meals. So as you guys know, I'm someone who I'm extremely passionate about being able to fuel your body for your training and fuel your body enough. So I thought I'd give you guys some inspo or an insight of what my current diet does look like pre and post training. As you guys know, I am 15 weeks into my building phase, and in all honesty, I'm at a stage now where I am loving the process. Now is when I'm starting to actually see my body change. I did my progress photos this morning, my progress videos, and I tracked my weight. So everything is on track. I do feel as though my progress is quite slow. It is frustrating me because I see all these people who put minimal effort in and they put on all this muscle, and I'm like here dying, trying really hard every day. Honestly, I know, I'm sorry to bore you with my oats. If you are an OG, you know that I've had this like consistently for like 3 years, but I'm someone who I'm not that hungry in the morning, but I just like to have something to fuel me for my training. I always opt for oats because of the carbohydrates. It gives me enough energy for especially a leg session. I make sure that I do have something before my leg sessions, and then I'll have OxyWhey. So I personally prefer my OxyWhey in my oats just for the sheer fact that I like it better, and Isopep, it's not ideal to cook with. So I find OxyWhey just mixes a lot better in my oats. But I also really recommend OxyWhey if you are in a dieting phase or you're at maintenance or whatever, because it is slow releasing. It does actually help keep you fuller for longer. So that's why I do like it in the mornings, because then I am satisfied, I'm full, I don't have to focus on being hungry, especially before a session. So I have my OxyWhey with my oats. I am having like 70 grams of oats at the moment. So this is just quick oats. I do it all in the microwave. So I'll do, you know, just say one scoop of oats, and then it's 2 scoops of water, and then I'll mix my protein after the microwave. So I'll put it in for 2 minutes, super easy. And then this is my daily mix before I train. So I try to have these at least half an hour before I go to the gym, or I just drink it on the way to the gym. This is going to give you the best results when it comes down to energy and caffeine for your workout. So I'll have my OxyWhey. So this is obviously what's going to give me my energy. So this is currently a limited edition flavor. I hate having my limited edition flavors because they're always my favorite flavor, and then they go, and I'm like, what? This one isn't available. My next one is the kiwi strawberry. Love that, and I also love that in my cans. We're still waiting on our cans. I actually usually prefer the cans just because they're more convenient, but I do like having this mix because I actually get all my mixes in. So it saves me having these other 2 products later in the day, because I'm obviously not going to mix them in the cans. So this is glutamine. I've been adding this in to my morning mix just purely for gut health. So this does actually really help with gut health. And then I have my Create. So this is probably the #1 supplement that I would recommend for literally anyone that trains, anyone who's wanting to build muscle. So this actually helps. It's the #1 supplement in the world that is scientifically backed to help improve and increase lean muscle mass. So this is literally #1 out of all the ones that you see in the supermarket, online, that is legal. Create is the #1 to help with that. So this helps with building lean muscle mass. It helps with your overall performance. So whether you're someone who you just do F45 or you do cardio, it just overall helps with your muscles. So I definitely add that in my mix. But I'm going to make some breakfast, and I'll show you my maple syrup. And you know what? Everyone always tells me that I pour way too much maple syrup on my oats. And if you are that person, it doesn't matter. It's calorie and sugar free. Like, you can just have the whole bottle if you want. I shit you not, Joel will drink up to here. Drink just a bottle. He'll just drink it. No, he'll pour up to here on his oats. And I'm like, cool, that's like $5. So maybe it's not really like a good habit to have because it's not financially right. It's not right. Stable.
Sustainable.
Sustainable. That's such a better word. Honestly, when you're on camera, all your knowledge and your common sense when it comes down to English vanishes, gone. See ya. Anyway, we'll see you for our gym session. Wow. Like I said, guys, I'm going to take you through a leg session. So I've created this just before I got here. Literally, actually, I did it just in the toilet. So I'm really excited because I usually train my coach's program. So I have been wanting to do my own little program for a while. So with my programs, I do it in a way where I will start with a big compound movement. I won't superset this. I'll really just focus on my compound movements. So my big lifts, like my deadlifts, my squat, whether it's bench press, whatever it is, I'll start with just that. When I'm moving on to my supersets, something with supersets is you don't actually want to be supersetting the same muscle group. So if I'm doing something like glute, I'm doing a hip thrust, I'll superset it with leg extension. So then I'm working my quads and my glutes, because you don't really want to be burning that muscle, because you want to be making sure it's like repaired and energized for each movement, so then you can actually go heavier. If you're just burning yourself out, you're not able to go as heavy. So your main focus with hypertrophy training is to be able to go as heavy as you can and focusing on your form, your tempo, all of that. If you're burnt out, you're not able to do that. When I am warming up and I'm activating my glutes, so that's probably the only time that I focus on activation is when it is glute day. I'm not too fussy with it. I don't spend too much time in it, in the sense where I am actually glute dominant. But someone who is quad dominant, so if you're doing something like a squat and you can feel it more in your quads and your glutes, I would highly recommend putting a little bit more time and effort to isolating your glutes, so really activating them before your sessions. You don't want to be bringing your leg too far or too close. Perfect right angle. It's not like my usual gym, it is a bit different. Most gyms do have different ones. With the hack squat machine, I don't really have an alternative, just for the sheer fact that if you are just starting out the gym, and if I am programming for a new client, I will actually prioritize machines, because they are helping you learn the movement with that support of the machine. So if you are doing like a barbell squat, I would actually put you on the Smith machine because it's supported, and do your squats there. Emma's type of person, yeah. Emma's type of person that she'll just eat Maccas. Lunch, like, is usually when I try to get a lot of my micronutrients and my veggies. I find during the day that's when I'm most hungriest, so I can have bigger volume of food. And later in the day, that's when I kind of have like my more pastas, my breads, my more calorie dense meals in order to kind of get everything in. But I still definitely try to prioritize my things like my micronutrients, my veggies, salads. I love huge big salads. It is something that I've always loved. In this one, we've just got quinoa, sweet potato, avocado, chicken, of course. I add chicken onto everything. So after I work out, I definitely do like to prioritize my protein and carbohydrates just to keep me full and make it a complete meal. We got some avocado and some feta. I find when it is a complete meal with all the 3 macronutrients, I'm so much more satisfied, I'm fuller for longer, I'm snacking less, so I definitely do prioritize that. And when you are eating out, because I'm someone who I do try to track, I try to be consistent with my tracking. If I'm eating out and it's like not a weekend, it's a weekday, I still love to eat out, but I like to choose places that you can still kind of like look at them, like the menu online, so you can get a rough idea of your calories for that day. So I'll be able to go home later this afternoon and I'll be able to kind of like get a rough estimate of what this meal comes up to, so then I can fit my calories in. I know what I need to fit in for the rest of the day, or if you're in a deficit, you know what you have left for the rest of the day. So I'm going to enjoy this because I'm starving. Yum.